The new 2023 Ford Escape is the perfect getaway car. Featuring an available 13.1-inch center stack screen, 360-degree camera, and Bang & Olufsen sound system and spatial flexibility for extra legroom. The new 2023 Ford Escape. Learn more at Ford.com. Some models, trims, and features may not be available or may be subject to change.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for June 12th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Just announced, Tool are headed back out on the road. They'll be in Boston at the TD Garden on Wednesday, November 15th. Tickets for the show are on sale now. Over the weekend, AC/DC lead singer Brian Johnson jumped on stage as a special guest when Sam Fender played to a packed St. James Park in Newcastle. During the second of two nights at Newcastle's United Famous Stadium, Johnson jumped up on stage to perform two classic AC/DC songs, Back in Black and You Shook Me All Night Long. You can watch fan-shot video of the performance online. This was Johnson's first live performance since he appeared at last year's emotional Taylor Hawkins tribute concert at London's Wembley Stadium. 39 years after the crash that killed Hanoi Rocks drummer Razzle, Michael Monroe and Vince Neil exchanged pleasantries backstage in Finland. It's the first time that the two have appeared face-to-face. Vince Neil was driving the car that killed Razzle in 1984. He was charged with vehicular manslaughter and driving under the influence of alcohol and sentenced to 30 days in prison. Monroe taking to social media saying, quote, "One of the most important moments of my life was meeting Vince Neil for the first time last night. Razzle always wanted us to meet as he thought us singers were a lot alike. Under different circumstances, both bands probably would have ended up as good of friends, but fate had another plan. Thank you for your time, Vince. We didn't say much, but your eyes told me more than 1,000 words ever could. And your singing was great at the show. Nice to finally see you guys live." Nikki Sixx also taking to social media saying, quote, "What a wonderful surprise to see Michael Monroe at the show tonight. Haven't seen this fine gentleman for years with everybody's personal life on top of careers and then living in different parts of the world. You're a class act, Michael, and please bring your harmonica next time." Bring Me the Horizon have announced they'll release their 7th album, Post-Human Next Gen, later this year. They'll follow the album with a tour of the UK and Ireland early next year. Band confirmed the news during their headlining set at this year's Download Festival. Next week, Bring Me the Horizon join Fall Out Boy on their summer U.S. stadium and arena tour that kicks off June 21st at Wrigley Field in Chicago. Aside from their June 8th appearance at the Download Festival getting noise complaints, Metallica recently received disrespect from fans who felt that their second performance, June 10th, was going to be, or actually was, upstaged by Bring Me the Horizon's June 9th set. Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse quickly and bluntly came to Metallica's defense, saying, quote, "Kindly shut the fuck up with all this Metallica slander." He continued to say, "They're not even fucking close." Radke saying, "Sir, Metallica just played 2 nights sold out at SoFi Stadium with 140,000 tickets sold. Bring Me isn't even close to that. Have some respect. Thank you." Avenged Sevenfold's latest studio album, Life Is But a Dream, is available now. The band performed several songs from their new album on the kickoff of their current North American tour this past Friday at the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California. On top of the new music, the band also played hits like Afterlife, Hail to the King, Buried Alive, Nightmare, and Bat Country. Last week was filled with ups and downs for Slipknot as they released a new EP and lost a member in Craig Jones. The new EP, Adderall, features 3 alternate versions of the track, accompanied by 3 previously unreleased songs, Death March, Redder, and Hard to Be Here. Slipknot posted the news of the departure of their longtime keyboardist, Craig Jones, 133, saying, quote, "To our fans, Slipknot is announcing that we have parted ways with Craig Jones. We wish Jones all the best for the future." Shortly after the message was posted, it disappeared, and neither the band nor Jones have elaborated further on the situation. Jones joined the band in 1996, donning the pinhead mask for the following 2.5 decades. Nearly 5 months after Twisted Sister's one-off onstage reunion at the Metal Hall of Fame in California, Dee Snider was asked in a recent interview about the possibility of more live performances with him and his bandmates. He said, quote, "Well, I'm a man of my word. I said that we were retiring in 2016, and that's it. People reacted positively when I said that I could see Twisted getting back together for a charity event for a few songs. When we got together for the Heavy Metal Hall of Fame induction, I can see us doing something like that. We're all friends and it's fun, but going out and hitting the road, it's not going to happen." Taylor Swift has revealed that Hayley Williams and Fall Out Boy are featured on the new Speak Now Taylor's Version track list. The new album is set for release on July 7th. And Mark Tremonti, guitarist, singer, and songwriter, and founding member of the rock bands Creed and Alter Bridge and Tremonti, recently released a collection of Sinatra covers to support the NDSS, the National Down Syndrome Society. Tremonti Sings Sinatra was made available as part of a new charity initiative created by Tremonti called Take a Chance for Charity, with all the proceeds from the album going to support NDSS and the work they do to advocate for and support individuals with Down syndrome and their families. In a new interview with Guitar Interactive this weekend, Tremonti stated that Tremonti Sings Sinatra might get a part 2. An original Rolling Stones bassist, Bill Wyman, has reportedly reunited with the group after a 30-year absence for their forthcoming new album. Reports that Wyman flew to Los Angeles after being invited by Mick Jagger to record a song with the band in tribute to their late drummer, Charlie Watts, who passed away in 2021. Bill hasn't seen the band together for years, but always loved Charlie. The record's really a tribute to Charlie, so he couldn't say no, according to an unidentified source. The source continued, after several sessions in LA done about 6 months ago, Bill's playing is going to be featured on the record. It was really nice for Mick, Keith, and Ronnie to be back in the studio remembering Charlie and playing and singing to drum tracks that are being repurposed and woven into the album. Wyman played with the band for 30 years and left in '93 due to his frustrations with the band. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 157, featuring Brad Gillis from Night Ranger, is available now.
It's Ram season, which means it's time to serve with Ram 1500, Ram 3500, and Ram TRX. Hurry in now for great deals on the trucks that are built to serve. Right now during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the purchase of a 2023 Ram 1500 Laramie. Not compatible with lease offers or with any other consumer incentive offers. Contact dealer for details. Take retail delivery by 5/31/23.